Most people dream of becoming millionaires, yet only a small percentage ever reach that level of wealth. They read books, attend seminars, and follow successful people online, hoping to uncover some secret formula. But the truth is simpler and harsher. The majority never become rich because they think too small. Their dreams are limited, their goals are safe, and their mindset is built around survival, not abundance. Becoming a millionaire starts in the mind long before it shows up in your bank account. People who think small often underestimate what they are capable of. They focus on what seems realistic instead of what is possible. They measure their goals against their current situation, not their potential. A person earning $2,000 a month may tell themselves, if I can just make $3,000, I'll be fine. But a millionaire mindset would ask, how can I make $20,000 a month? That single shift in thinking changes everything. It changes the level of effort, creativity, and opportunity a person looks for. Small thinkers see limits. Big thinkers see possibilities. Small thinking comes from fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being judged. It's safer to aim low and hit the target than to aim high and miss. But that safety comes at a huge cost, the cost of potential. Every person has the ability to create wealth, but fear keeps them stuck in mediocrity. They settle for good enough because they are afraid of stepping into the unknown. A small thinker avoids risk, while a future millionaire understands that taking calculated risks is the price of success. You can't win big by playing it safe. Another reason people think small is because of their environment. Most individuals grow up around average people who live paycheck to paycheck. They hear phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, be happy with what you have, or rich people are greedy. These beliefs create invisible walls around their ambition. When you're surrounded by people who think small, you begin to think small too. It becomes normal to settle, normal to work only for a paycheck, normal to give up on dreams. To think big, you must break away from the average mindset and surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow. Millionaires think differently because they ask bigger questions. Instead of asking, how can I pay my bills this month? They ask, how can I create financial freedom for my family forever? Instead of saying, I can't afford that, they ask, how can I afford that? The difference may seem small, but it's everything. Big thinkers use their minds to find solutions. Small thinkers use their fears to create excuses. The size of your question determines the size of your result. Thinking big is not about arrogance or fantasy. It's about setting bold goals that push you beyond comfort. Most people live in comfort zones that slowly become cages. They don't stretch themselves, so they never grow. Growth requires pressure, uncertainty, and persistence. When you think big, you commit to challenges that force you to develop new skills and new confidence. You begin to attract bigger opportunities because your mind is open to them. Thinking small keeps you invisible. Thinking big makes you magnetic. Another reason people fail to become millionaires is because they exchange time for money instead of creating systems that work for them. Small thinkers focus on working harder. Big thinkers focus on working smarter. A small thinker asks for a raise. A big thinker builds an asset. That asset could be a business, an investment, or an online brand, something that continues to earn income even when they aren't working. Millionaires understand leverage. They use people, technology, and capital to multiply their results. You can't build wealth through effort alone. You must build systems that grow beyond you. Small thinkers also lack long-term vision. They want quick results. They want to get rich this year, not over the next 10. But real wealth takes time. It comes from consistent effort, smart decisions, and patience. Millionaires play the long game. They plant seeds today that might not grow for years, but when they do, they produce massive rewards. A small thinker looks for shortcuts. A big thinker builds foundations. The difference between the two is endurance, the willingness to delay gratification. One of the most dangerous effects of small thinking is settling for average goals. Most people don't fail because they aim too high and miss. They fail because they aim too low and hit. They don't dream about creating empires, they dream about job security. They don't plan to inspire millions, they plan to survive another month. When your vision is small, your motivation is weak. But when your vision is big, you wake up with purpose. The energy to work hard and sacrifice comes naturally when you're chasing something meaningful. Many people never become millionaires because they attach their worth to their current income. They believe they can only earn based on what they already make. But your current income is not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of your mindset and the value you deliver. If you want to earn more, you must become more. You must increase your knowledge, your skills, your connections, and your courage. Millionaires invest in themselves before they invest in anything else. They read, they learn, they network, and they act. Thinking big means believing that you can always grow into a higher version of yourself. Another aspect of small thinking is comparison. Many people compare themselves to those around them and feel satisfied being slightly better than average. But millionaires compare themselves to their potential. They compete with who they could be, not with who others are. This inner competition pushes them to go further. Thinking small limits you to the standards of your environment. Thinking big connects you to your highest standard, your personal excellence. To become a millionaire, you must think beyond money. Big thinkers don't just chase wealth, they chase impact. They want to solve problems, improve lives, and leave a legacy. Money becomes a byproduct of their contribution. Small thinkers chase money directly, but because their motivation is limited, they burn out quickly. When your vision is bigger than yourself, your drive becomes limitless. That's why most millionaires keep working even after they don't need money anymore. They are driven by purpose, not paycheck. Changing your mindset from small to big requires awareness and courage. You have to catch yourself when you think small, when you doubt your potential, when you settle for less, when you let fear make your decisions. Every time you catch that thought, replace it with a bigger one. Instead of "I can't," say "How can I?" Instead of "That's impossible," say "What would make it possible?" Over time, your mind learns to expand. You begin to see opportunities everywhere because you have trained your brain to look for them. The truth is, thinking big doesn't guarantee success, but thinking small guarantees mediocrity. If you aim high, even your failures will take you further than most people's successes. Thinking big gives your life direction, excitement, and power. It forces you to evolve, to take action, and to believe that you can build something extraordinary. You don't need to know every step. You just have to think big enough to take the first one. In the end, wealth is not only about money, it's about mindset. The poor think in terms of limitation. The rich think in terms of expansion. Most people stay poor because they never challenge their small thoughts. They never demand more from life. The greatest barrier to becoming a millionaire is not the economy, education, or background. It's the size of one's thinking. If you can think big, dream bold, and act fearlessly, you can build wealth from any starting point. So if you want to become a millionaire, stop thinking small. Stop setting goals that don't excite you. Stop surrounding yourself with people who settle. Expand your mind, your vision, and your expectations. Start believing that you deserve abundance. Start taking massive action towards something greater. The moment your thoughts grow bigger, your world will too. Wealth begins in your mind, and so does poverty. The difference between the two is the size of your thinking.